It's not easy being green. Rotorua residents are up for thousands of dollars to install new wood burners in order to comply with the city's new air quality regulations that come into force next year. Any wood burner put in before 2005 must be replaced with either a new low-emission burner or alternative heating like a heat pump. And that's got one resident hot under the collar. Andrew McRae went to meet him.
This is a Kent wood burner, very traditional. In a lot of homes around Rotorua.
Bill Brislin wants to do the right thing, but being environmentally friendly isn't cheap or easy. The 73-year-old has no issue with the need for cleaner air, but is concerned about the paperwork involved and the cost of a new burner, a new flue and the installation.
Purchasing the fire is $3,000 plus the permit is $395 and installation is about $1,000. So the average person can expect a bill of $4,500.
Bill Brislin's lucky because his original fire was legally installed. For those whose burners weren't, a resource consent's needed, and that costs $2,400. And while Mr Brislin understands why new fires are required, he says it's frustrating having to pull out what's a perfectly good fire. He describes the process around getting a building consent as a real effort, starting with filling out the paperwork.
I was given an 8-page application. I had to provide house plans, a plan of the location of the house in terms of its neighbours, details of the installation protocol for the particular fire, and altogether it takes probably about 15 pages of material. That has to be submitted in duplicate.
The Rotorua Lakes Council says the consenting process, which is required under building legislation, ensures buildings are safe by making sure the work's done properly. In a statement, its Planning and Development Manager Jason Ward says the council tries to make the process for applicants as problem-free as possible and staff are available to help with the required forms. Bill Brislin's particularly concerned about elderly people who may find the process daunting.
I reckon it's about 12 weeks of superannuation to buy and install and get approval to use a new fire.
He says there's no immediate benefit for homeowners.
You take out a fully functioning fire and you put in a fully functioning fire. Spend $4,500 and there's no immediate benefit. There is benefit to the air pollution issue, but that's down the track. It's not an immediate benefit.
Mr Brislin thinks some people might find it too hard and just flout the law.
People are going to say, I can't afford $4,500 and go through all the process of filling out these papers and collecting information about the fire, collecting information about the house. I can see people saying, oh, if they push me, I'll go along with it, but I'm not voluntarily going along with it.
Financial help's available for people needing to replace their wood burner, but the cost is added to the homeowner's rates bill to be paid back over 10 years. There's also a low-income heating grant available. Bill Brislin's hoping his new fire will be in and ready to go for winter, so he and his dog Minnie can enjoy the warmth.
Stretch out in front of the fire, and of course you have to trip over the dog, but she loves it.
In Rotorua for Checkpoint, call Andrew McRae.